Hey guys, this is Fang / VA here, coming at you with another Sonic Tuesday video, and today we're going to be finally wrap up the Wisps video. I know, I should have had this done way before now, but, you know, originally I was doing it one at a time, and then I switched it up to doing it 2 Wisps at a time, which I probably should have done that. So I've definitely learned from this as my first sort of like mini, you know, lore series like what some creators do. But before we get started, if you're new here, definitely make sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you're a returning viewer, I just want to thank you all for the continued support. And let's get started with the Black Wisp. There we go. The Black Wisp is a creature that appears in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. It is a breed of wisp that grants the Black Bomb color power. Autonomy. The Black Wisp have a red, jagged mouth like Reese's stretch across their heads. Stemming from the bottom of their heads, they have 3 round tentacles with a slight rounded point at the end of them. They also appear to have 2 round and puffed cheeks on the sides of their heads. Characteristics and cultures. Being wisps, the Black Wisps are bright, energetic, pure of heart. Due to their overall good nature, they easily get along with everybody except bad guys. Also, rather than aliens with their floating movements, they are more like fairies. Powers and abilities. The Black Wisps are able to levitate in midair at will, which serves as their main method of transportation. The Black Wisps are able to generate and store their own unique variant of a powerful energy known as Hyper-Go-On inside their own bodies, which is their life source. It is unclear to what extent they can use their own Hyper-Go-On. The Black Wisp are able to pass on a fraction of their Hyper-Go-On by phasing into the recipient. When organic beings or robots receive their Hyper-Go-On, they can transform into the Black Bomb, which can induce explosions. Alternatively, the Black Bombs are able to manifest the Black Bomb from themselves without phasing into a recipient. Sonic Lost World. The Black Wisp made their first appearance in the Wii version of Sonic Lost World. In gameplay, the Black Wisp appears as item box power-ups that enables the Black Bomb. Unlike other Wisps, the Black Bombs are only available in Sonic Lost World by obtaining them from the Miiverse. They can also be rewarded by completing the Nightmare Zone or the Yoshi's Island Zone, which, as I mentioned before, if you're playing Sonic Lost World on PC, unless people found a way to hack into the game to actually bring those two DLC out, which is the Yoshi Island Zone and then the Hyrule Zone, the world that's based on the Legend of Zelda, you won't be able to play those on the PC version. Those exclusive levels are only in the Wii U version. In Sonic vs. Speed Battle, Black Wisp can be spotted along the sides of the racetracks on Planet Wisp. Team Sonic Racing. In Team Sonic Racing, the Black Wisp appears as item box power-ups on the game's racetracks. On a few occasions, the player is able to obtain and hold up to 3 Black Wisps at once in gameplay. The Black Wisp power-up allow the users to throw manifestations of the Black Bomb on the racetrack, which can explode in the face of rival racers. In the comic tie-in, a Black Wisp was used by Shadow to attack Sonic during their team's race on Planet Wisp. Another Black Wisp was soon after used during the same race by Omochao as a part of a collaboration attack on Dr. Eggman, who had intruded on Team Sonic's and Team Dark's race. The Black Wisp shares some similarities with the Purple Wisp and Violet Wisp from Sonic Colors, as they all have dark shaded colors and jagged mouths as opposed to eyes. Any connection between the Black Wisp and Negative Wisp is unknown. Due to the shutdown of Miiverse and eventual possible discontinuation of Wi-Fi support for the Wii U, there will likely be a point in time where this Wisp will no longer be available at all for people who own the rare game on Wii U. It is still obtainable in the PC version, provided the player has not completed the missions rewarding them with one, or has the Nightmare Zone DLC, which can easily be obtained upon completing it. And there's some concept art here of the Wisps, so that's pretty cool. Now let's go for the Jade Wisp. The Jade Wisp is a creature that appears in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. It is a breed of wisp that grants the Jade Ghost color power. Jade Wisp have a hood-like head with a pointed zigzag protrusion that extends backwards from the top and 3 tentacles that are wide near the middle and end in a jagged point. Much like the Nega Wisp, they lack eyes and have a wide, sharp, fang-like mouth in the style of a jack-o'-lantern. Characteristics and culture. Being wisps, the Jade Wisps are housey and social, bright, energetic, pure of heart. They are likely peaceful, playful, non-hostile, and friendly in nature, and enjoy spending most of their time playing with others. Due to their overall good nature, they easily get along with everybody except bad guys. Rather than aliens with their floating movements, they are more like fairies. Additionally, while they are not necessarily fighters, they are nonetheless brave, very helpful towards their friends and allies. Now, unfortunately, a lot of these articles kind of have the same text, because there's still not a lot of information on the Wisps. Yeah, powers and abilities. The Jade Wisp are able to levitate mid-air at will, which serves as their main method of transportation, just like all Wisps. The Jade Wisp are able to generate and store their own unique variant of a powerful energy known as Hyper-Goon inside their own bodies, which is their life source. It is unclear to what extent they can use their own Hyper-Goon, though they have been shown being able to use it to turn invisible and pass through solid objects. The Jade Wisp are presumably able to pass on a fraction of their Hyper-Goon by phasing into the recipient. When organic beings or robots receive their Hyper-Goon, they can transform into the Jade Ghost, which possesses ghost-like movements. In Sonic Dash, as a promotion for the release of Sonic Colors, Ultimate, the Jade Wisp appears as one of 4 wisps that the player can collect every day in order to win extra rewards. In Team Sonic Racing, which marks the first chronological appearance of the Jade Wisp in a Sonic game, the Jade Wisp appears as item box power-ups on the game racetracks. In gameplay, the Jade Wisp power-ups allows the player to harness the power of the Jade Ghost, allowing them to pass through obstacles, enemies, and power-ups without harm. In the comic tie-in, during one of the earlier races in Dodon Paul's Grand Prix, a Jade Wisp was used by Big as a part of collaboration attack on Dr. Eggman, who had intruded on Team Sonic and Team Dark's race. In Sonic Racing, the Jade Wisp appears as item box power-ups on the game's race tracks. In gameplay, the Jade Wisp power-ups allow the players to harness the power of the Jade Ghost, thus preventing them from colliding with anything, while also stealing a Wisp from a nearby opponent. In addition, the Jade Wisp can be upgraded by the player to increase the range they can steal from and the level of the Stolen Wisp. If I'm not mistaken, this is the game that's on the Apple Arcade, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, in Sonic Colors Ultimate, the Jade Wisp makes an appearance, not only marking their debut in a Sonic platformer, but also retroactively making the Wisp, isn't it, their first canonical appearance. And in gameplay, the Jade Wisp appears as Wisp capsule power-ups that enables the Jade Ghost. They appear in every main area in the game, except for Asteroid Coaster. In other media, Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisp. In Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisp, a single Jade Wisp, nicknamed Jade by Sonic, appears as a major character. After being rescued from imprisonment in Dr. Eggman's base on Sweet Mountain by a group of vigilante wisps, which was awesome, by the way, to see that, Jade attempted to help them by making Cube Art incorporeal and causing him to drop several wisp capsules. This, however, drew the attention of Metal Sonic, who captured most of the group. As Metal Sonic approached Jade, however, the blue wisp of the vigilante wisp turned into a giant cube to hold back the robot long enough for her to escape. Jade later recounted the story to Sonic, Tails, and Sweet Mountain, with Tails translating via his Miles Electric. Sonic, after hearing the story, subsequently set off to rescue Jade's friends. I'm sorry for butchering. There are some words I can't say right because of my speech impediment and all that. The Jade is the only Wisp in Team Sonic Racing which has not appeared before in any previous installment of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and also the first Wisp who did not make its debut in the game, but in a comic book. The Jade Wisp that accompanies Sonic, Tails, and Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisp is one of 4 wisps with a confirmed gender, as Tails referred to it as her at one point. The others being Yacker, Mother Wisp, and the Blue Rebel Wisp. Now, fun fact is, in the actual animation, she is actually voiced by one what's her name? She's actually voiced by one of the people that do the official Sonic Dash streams on YouTube. Her name is escaping me, so I'll probably will have my editor put her name on the screen. So, yeah, that's it for the Wisp. Next time will be the final one, which will be about the Mother Wisp. So, with that said, I hope you all have enjoyed this one, and as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Later, guys.